Hey guys, so tonight's episode of Arrow is called The Return. It is the 60th episode, and we've been promised that it is sort of a love letter to the fans. And we're going to see a lot of old characters that may be dead, like Tommy. Oliver is being taken by Argus back into Starling City while he's supposed to be missing. I'm like, yeah, it seems like a genius plan. You know, the whole thing about him being gone for so long and Argus doesn't let him contact his family and all that kind of jazz. Like, I guess the most interesting part of that story is why they let him come back after 5 years. What happened that made them let him come back? Okay, a lot of people probably know this about me. I'm not a huge fan of the flashbacks. Because we feel like when you have flashbacks and you know how the story ends, it's not as interesting to see like how we got there to me. I know like I should want to know, and I do kind of want to know, but I'm like, just, give me the too long didn't read version. Like I don't need the let's do this for 5 seasons. Since he is coming to Starling City tonight and somehow not going to be seen by anyone, we expect to see all the old guys back, Tommy, his mom, and everybody. He'll probably play them all some sort of visit, I have a feeling.
Along with anyone who discovers Oliver Queen is still alive.
I don't understand that. Like, what? Alright. I was wondering who was, like, feeding him down there. So, I guess that answers that.
Now you're gonna stay away from her permanently.
Yeah, Tommy. That wig is ridiculous. It just is. Wouldn't that show that Oliver Queen was there?
I really need to learn to stop talking to myself.
No.
That disguise wouldn't work even if you smeared grease paint over your face.
Nah.
How many people can Oliver Queen lose before there is no more Oliver Queen?
Maybe.
Aww. Oh, Tommy. Tonight's episode was interesting because it was definitely a flashback-centric episode. We spent a lot of time in the past in Starling City. The present day was, of course, spent on the island. It was Thea and Ollie were dropped there by Merlin, told that Oliver had to regain his killer instinct. We see Slade again, which was kind of fun. Always loved Slade. He's such a good badass. That killer instinct didn't return. Oliver still locked Slade back up. He didn't kill him, and he convinced Thea not to kill him either. Slade still is trying to get into Oliver's head at the end, saying that he'd already lost his sister. I don't think that that's true, but I do think that there is a part of Oliver that's worried about that. Finally, the secret about Thea killing Sarah did come out tonight. And she handled that as well as to be expected. The cool part of the episode was a lot of the flashbacks because we got to see Tommy again. It's always great when we get to see Tommy. And Ollie tramping around his city, unable to contact anyone, yet still very close to being seen by everyone. Even had a couple cameos in there of Dig and a cameo of Felicity, maybe completely unnecessary, but it was like, come on, you couldn't do one of these episodes without having a little bit of young Felicity talking to herself, being just adorable because that's what she does. It was kind of really sad that we didn't get any Moira. I mean, if we're going to go back in the past, I don't know, maybe she's busy or whatever, but I would have loved to have seen some Moira. One of the most important things that came out of this episode was the video left for Ollie by his father. That video gives Oliver his purpose. It is through that he has to save the city. He is going to do it for his father, and it's because of that video. So that's sort of the spine of the show, and that's the moment that that's the moment that everything changed for Oliver. We do see the skills starting to form, so this would have been 2010, I believe, and we do see some of the skills that we see later on. They're there. He's jumping from buildings. He's shooting people. He's doing all that stuff. It was just that he was still selfish, and that's what changed in this episode. All right, so if you like watching TV shows with me, Walking Dead, Arrow, Flash, Supernatural, Game of Thrones, then you should subscribe to my page, and you can do that right here. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.